Shall we start?
Sure.
Yeah. Okay. So, I mean, first of all, I mean, this has been a quite extraordinary diet session.
Yeah.
It's going to come to a close in 10 days or so. The DPJ has had a great impact on that session. Yet still, the ruling party and its coalition partner has pushed through its major legislation.
Sure.
And in particular, Mr. Ozawa's goal of bringing down Mr. Fukuta's government has not been achieved. So I'd be really grateful to hear from you what Minchito has achieved in this past session, where it scored some victories, what effect it has had, and what still needs to be done.
Well, I guess a lot of the issues that had been discussed but that had not came up to really came out in front of the public, came in front of the public in this session.
Yes.
So that was what we have achieved. And also the gasoline prices had went down for just for one month, but by 25 yen per liter. So that's that we had achieved. We had highlighted the issues that had been discussed, but that were not really transparent.
Yeah. Well, thank you very much. I wonder if I could please bring the conversation back for the final question, back to the leader of your party, who is a fascinating figure, not always easy to understand. One of the things he has been consistent about is that, as I mentioned earlier, that he is directing his efforts to bringing down the government, bringing on a general election which he says Minchito is able to win. But he also says that he doesn't want to be prime minister. How do you? I know that you are not his representative, but you are a member of his party, and I would like to ask you how you can resolve that contradiction.
Well, I think in a recent interview he said that he will become prime minister if he wins the election, and if he's the president of this party. So in that sense, he's changed his mind.
That is a clear change of mind, or sort of an acceptance that naturally, if he remains as leader of the party,
yes, he has said it publicly. So
yes.
So I think he will become prime minister in that sense. But I think the question is when will the election be held, and what will be the voters requesting to the politicians at that moment.
Yeah. When do you think the election will be held now?
It's likely that it will be held next year. LDP do not want to have an election this year.
Yes. Great. Well, thank you very much. Nice to see you again. And,